The biggest surprise of wildcard weekend so far is the Chargers losing to the Texans and Justin Herbert throwing 4 interceptions in that game. He was essentially the reason the Chargers lost. And now people are saying that he's no good, he's overrated, that Brock Purdy's better than him, or that the fact that he's making more than $250 million means that Brock Purdy should make that too. Slow down. The way I look at Justin Herbert is that he's still the best player on the Chargers by far. And he's still an excellent quarterback, borderline elite. I don't care that he threw 4 picks in a playoff game. Brett Favre threw 4 picks in a playoff game. Justin Herbert is Matthew Stafford in Detroit. You know how many playoff games Matthew Stafford won in Detroit? 0. You know why? Because that organization wasn't good. It's good now. They have a whole new front office, but back then it wasn't good. The Chargers were 5-12 last year. Now they're 11-6. Give Justin Herbert and Jim Harbaugh more than 1 year because they just improved dramatically in 1 year. Now they do need to fire their offensive coordinator, Greg Roman. If you followed the 49ers 10 years ago, you know that Greg Roman was a problem for them then, and he's a problem for the Chargers now. I don't understand why Jim Harbaugh clings to him so relentlessly. I mean, John Harbaugh had him as an offensive coordinator a few years ago and got rid of him. I mean, he knows that he's no good. But really what the Chargers need is another good draft, a couple more good drafts, a couple free agent signings, and a new offensive coordinator. I still would take Herbert. Like, if the Niners called the Chargers and said, we'll trade you Brock Purdy for Justin Herbert, they would say no. If Justin Herbert had been on the Niners last season with Christian McCaffrey leading the way as the offensive player of the year, the Niners would have won the Super Bowl. And if Brock Purdy had been on the Chargers this year with Ladd McConkey and a whole bunch of nothing, they would have missed the playoffs like the 49ers did this year with George Kittle and Jawan Jennings, like one of the best 1-2 punches in the league.